Well, afternoon to eat. Day's Wednesday. Gone a bit overcast here today. Let's hope he's, well, they say it's still close, isn't it? Some warm yesterday. My gosh, some warm last evening. But I hope you're all alright. Staying safe. I mean, things are getting seem to be a bit difficult again now, but it'll be alright. Got to be positive, and we'll come through this. We'll be alright. Okay, now this year one's by Babs Owen. This one's called Faced. Hello, that you, Teresa, my handsome. What's the matter with thee? Are you suffering from old depressions after all that excitement I've faced? Do mind them the old days? We used to have to save up all our old pennies for faced, and Mammy took us spend at the stannins what were put up down square. We was sick as dogs coming home, after all the old cledgy and nices we'd filled our stomachs with. I could just go a bit of cledgy this minute. Some handsome bit of toffee it was. Mine 'twas eating of it, then made father's old grandpa lose his teeth. What, you haven't heard tell of all that old tale? He was living out long on these days, and he come home for feast. So how he drove the trap home in the evenings as a miracle, for he always had a grand old drop abroad. Laugh, there's here time, and come out the pub, and he bought a girt bag of cledgy for Granny. She was home with her ninth, her Benezer, that was. Well, he thought he'd try a little piece of 'em, and he was chowing way some plays with himself when some old fool goving a push, and out falls the toffee with Grandpa's teeth stuck in 'em. Here's Grandpa on his knees amongst all the crowd, trying to find 'em and swearing so. And then terrible. At last he sees 'em and reaches out his hand, and just at that minute someone else does very same thing. Oh my lord, he was amazed. What word led to another, and Grandpa and this feller started to have a fight. He was a bold old miner, and he started knack lurrups out of Grandpa, and no mistake. Then who should chase by but the vicar. Well, both of 'em was shamefaced, and time vicar gone by, they both looked around, the teeth was disappeared once more. So no Grandpa and the miner goes off for another drop drink, friendly as you make 'em like. Two Locks brothers they was. Granny got what was left of the cledgy, and Grandpa never did see his teeth again, and he had a girt shiner in the bargain too. He managed to eat his face pudding though, I dare say. Well, I must get on. I can't stand here all day in the draught, hearken to you all bits of chack. See you again. Now this is another one here by David Prowse. Some of you might have heard it before, but there we are. This one's called Wheels Within Wheels. Since Jan acquired his wheelie bin, he's like a different man. He's opened up new avenues the council never planned. He guards it like a jewel, and when I question why, he gave his explanation with a twinkle in his eye. It don't half come in handy, his face was wreathed in smiles. You don't put in no petrol, but he'll push along for miles. I take mine to Tesco's and fill in once a week, and when they hear me comin', they play their hide and seek. As I trundle down the gangways, I put them all to flight. By the time I reach the checkout, there's no one else in sight. While others jam the car parks, we're sitting down to tea, 'cause we're home again in minutes, my wheelie bin and me. 'Tis truly multi-purpose, as Henry's wife can tell. Poor soul, she tumbled over and hollered when she fell. So I popped her in the wheelie bin and hammered up the lane. She was in and out a casualty before she felt the pain. And down the roller rink, they handle like a dream. The boys and me have started up our own formation team. You'll have a see our palais glide, it proves that we're the best, as we crisscross in the middle, 3 wheelie bins abreast. Then we tried it out with football to help our goalie Jack. He was never one for leaping round or diving on his back. But once inside his wheelie bin, he was up and down the line, till the mud got round the axles, and he let in 29. All well and good, I lectured this catalogue of sin, But what about the use for which your wheelie bin? We all amass our rubbish. So what transpires with yours? Oh, that's no problem, boy, said he. I put mine in next doors. Thanks very much.